guys, so I am back in my original background that I had since my first video, and if you're wondering, it's because the old background where I had the lights hanging, the lights kind of got ruined, let's just say, and I just thought it was too plain, so I'm back here, and yeah, I just really like it. This is a story time video, which is very different from my usual videos, but I thought this story was too funny to not tell, so here I am and I'm gonna tell it. Also, right now there's like a garbage truck, so if you can hear that, then I'm so sorry, but hopefully it leaves right away. I swear, every time I sit down to film, like, there's noise. It's either construction, trucks, airplanes, helicopters. It always happens when I sit down to film. I don't know why. So like the title says, this is about something that happened in summer, which I know was like 3 months ago, but I couldn't like make the story time right away because the guy that I'm going to be talking about knows that I have a channel, so it would be kind of like really in the face if I did it like a week after. So I kind of waited a little bit, hoping that he still doesn't watch my videos. But if he's watching this video right now, hey, I have nothing against you. I just thought it was like a funny day. So yeah, just so that you guys don't creep up on him on his social media or anything like that, I'm not going to be saying his actual name. I don't know, I don't want to say the guy the whole video, so I'm going to give him the name Andrew. Anyways, I feel like we should just get into the story because this might be a long video, but it's worth it. Basically, this all started in Spain. So this happened while I was in Spain in the beach house. Our cousins and I and my other siblings have like this tradition to do every single summer to take sailing or sailboat lessons, and the classes last only 5 days, so like 1 week. I love sailing. It's such a fun experience. So it all started there, and the class that we were in, it was basically just like small kids, and the only like older guy was Andrew, and Andrew was 16 years old. I didn't know it at the time when I first saw him, but he is, just so that you know the background. The sailboat class week, what it went was like, I never talked to him. I just told my sister, my older sister, that he's cute, and I just thought he was like the only cute guy in the class. And when I mean cute, I didn't mean like, oh my gosh, I'm dying cute, but like, he was cute. On Thursday, which was 2 days before the end of the class, he helped me take my sailboat out of the water. And you know, after class, I was like, oh my gosh, he helped me take the sailboat out of the water, blah blah blah, all of these things, acting like it was a big deal, but it really wasn't. So on Friday, the day after that, I ended up not going to sailboat lessons because my foot had the biggest fucking blister ever. It was like huge, like an animal. I got that blister from ice skating like a week before that, and I just kept getting the foot wet on the sailboat class because it's in the ocean. So I just kept getting it wet. I was bathing in the swimming pool. I was doing all these things and not really taking care of my blister, so it got really infected. So infected, it was disgusting. Like pus would ooze out. It was really bad. So it was so bad to the point that I was almost going to go to the emergency room because my foot would hurt when I would step on like the floor. When I would walk, it would hurt. So on Friday, my parents and I decided that it wasn't really good for me to go to sailboat lessons because my foot was really bad. But when my cousin came back from the lesson, he was like, hey, you know the cute guy that you like? He asked me for your number, and I was like, hold up, wait, what? And basically what happened was that Andrew, he first asked why I didn't come, and then my cousin said because it was because of my foot, and then he asked for my number. So then I ended up just giving him my Snapchat, which then led to the Instagram DMs because it was just simpler like that. Because, you know, I hate how Snapchat, like, anything you say, if you don't save it, it erases. So we talked on Instagram for a few days. I don't know, I guess it was just like my summer crush. So we talked. Basically, he asked me out on a date. Also, while we were talking, he mentioned my YouTube channel because on my Instagram, in the bio, it has my YouTube channel. After that, he told me that our date could be on like the beach, and we would go paddle surfing, and he would supposedly take me to like this secret place that's really pretty. I was like, okay, let's do it. Like, why not? The day that the date was going to happen, I got kind of anxious and nervous. Not like nervous, like panic attack nervous, just like nervous because I'm very shy and I'm going out with a complete stranger, not like in a creepy way stranger, but like a stranger from a different country in Spain that I don't really know, and I just felt like I wasn't going to know what to talk about for like the 3 hours that I would be with him. I left him waiting for like 15 minutes, which I feel kind of bad, but not really. So just to paint a picture, the beach beach house that I was staying at is like a smaller beach. Next to that beach, there's another beach, but it's like a lot bigger. So he told me to meet me in the small beach. But before going down, my little sister, who's 9, and my cousin, who is 12, not the guy cousin who gave him the number, but my other girl cousin, they wanted to follow me. And I was like, okay, they can follow me up to the beach and then I'll leave with him, and they just stay there and they just go swimming in the beach, which is what we would do every single day anyways, because at that moment I didn't want them to follow me because I didn't know if I was gonna like him, if I just wanted to be alone with him. So I told them to stay there, not follow me. And then we and Andrew started walking towards the bigger beach, which is where we would paddle surf. The walk from that small beach to the larger beach is like 20 minutes. So it's a really long walk. So I don't know how, but we managed to find things to talk about. But something that I realized like while I was talking to him and we were walking is that I love it when guys have straight teeth, and Andrew didn't. And I know that physical isn't the only thing that matters, but like it's a first impression. So I don't know, if you don't have straight teeth, if you don't have a pretty smile, because I think that smiles are so beautiful, if you don't have straight teeth, if you're a guy, I don't know, it's just like a small turn off for me. Obviously we were going to go to the beach, so I was just in my shorts and my bikini top, and he was in his like bathing suit. He didn't have any shirt on. His back had like weird red spots, not necessarily pimples, I don't know what it was, but it really like freaked me out, and that was just another turn off to add to the equation. We finally got to the bigger beach. We could each have our own boards to like paddle surf on, or we could go on the same one, and he had the great idea that I would be on the same one as him. Here's when things started getting weird. We were talking on the board while we were like rowing. Take in mind, he knows that I had a YouTube channel, but if you guys didn't know, I had another YouTube channel with my older sister, but it's been like a year since I've made a video on that, so I never mentioned it to him. There's really no way he knows about it. He asked me, Sarah, what's the weirdest thing or comment that someone has left in Emmy and Sarah? And in my mind, I was like, what the actual fuck? How do you know that I had another channel? I even told him, how do you know I had that channel? And he said like in a casual way, like, everyone knows. And I was like, no, they don't. Like, apart from my family in Spain, no one really knows my channel. Like, he said it in such a chill way, like, everyone knows you had a channel. And I was like, no bitch, no one did. So that really creeped me out. So then he was going to take me to like the special place, and he said it was like a secret place that no one knew about. And I've been to that place when there's sun. It's like super pretty. It's turquoise water, teal water, it's beautiful. But that day it was cloudy, so we got there and it was just like, instead of teal water, it was just like a dark blue water, which was like fine. I didn't really mind it. And then when we got there, he like took it to another level. He was like mad. He was like, in Spanish, I'm just gonna translate it basically to what he said in English. He was like, shit, like it was supposed to be teal, like oh my god, like what, like why even is it like this? And in my mind I was like, chill, like it's okay, it's just water. And he was literally like starting to get mad. Like I said, I knew that beach as well, like a lot. So in that beach there's like a very cool place where stairs are carved out of a rock, and it's really fun. So I just told him, hey, it's fine, like we can just go to the stairs place here. So by that point I just knew I hadn't clicked with him. I knew I didn't like him. Like it was zero connection. Like I didn't like him at all. I just kind of wanted the date to end. So when we were rowing into that place, Andrew was like, you have to be kidding me. And I was like, what happened now? And then I looked straight ahead and my girl cousin and my little sister are right in front of us. And if I would have liked Andrew, I would have been like, what the fuck are they doing there? Like I want to be alone with this dude. But no, you do not understand the type of joy that went through me when I saw them. From the beach house to that second large beach that I was in, they had to walk like a long way. And they managed to walk there because usually people swim to that place, but they went around like a little cliff walking. We just jumped off the stairs like 3 times, and we were sitting, like after I jumped, I sat like on rocks and Andrew was next to me. Andrew sat next to me and I was perfectly fine. Like I'm just cringing at the thought of remembering this. He was just like putting his arms awkwardly around me, and that ew, it was so cringe-worthy. Like I just knew I didn't like him. Deep inside I was like, ew, like get the fuck away from me. And then what ended up happening, like I said, my cousin and my little sister, they went walking. So to get back to the beach, they would have to walk all the way over, and Andrew and I had to get the paddle board back because we were renting it, obviously. I kind of just wanted to leave with my cousin, so I came up with a great idea. Hey, why don't you, my cousin, and you, my sister, get on the board as well? So it was practically 4 people on the paddleboard. What happened, it turned over and it was kind of a mess, but they ended up going to the beach swimming with us. That's how desperate I was to leave this day. Like, I couldn't be one more second alone with him. We gave back the paddleboard and all those things. When we were walking back home, he was like trying so hard to walk next to me so that he could put his arm around me. I don't know if he didn't get the memo that I just didn't like him. Supposedly he didn't. While we were walking, I would find any excuse in front of me to kind of get out of his way so that my cousin would be between him and me. And I even told her while he was returning the board, I was like, please, 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 please stay between us. Don't let him be next to me. Please, please, please. Like, it was so fucking funny. Like, I was just like walking and I would see like flowers and I would be like, oh my gosh, these are my favorite flowers. I would literally do that just so that I could get out of his way and walk from here. So basically when we got home, instead of saying like goodbye, it was a great day and all of these things, all I did was literally say, can I have my phone back? Because it was in his backpack. It was so awkward, like the last goodbye. He tried to give me like a kiss on the cheek because that's how you say goodbye, but I like swerved and I just went inside, and the first thing that my aunt asked me when I got in there was how it went, and all I did was like this, was like I hated it so much. It was such a bad day. I hated it. That was pretty much the end of it. That was it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this story time. I think it's a really long video. I'm trying to see if I can shorten it a little bit. But anyways, if you like it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos. That was it for today, and I will see you guys next time. Love you.